What would you do if you find out your child was an ogbanje, also known as abiku in some African cultures? Hello guys, it's Mirabel here. Cook with me while I share this true life story with you. So guys, I've heard many stories about ogbanje, but this one left me speechless. Some say there are good and bad ogbanje, but do they really exist? Or is it all just a myth? I have never doubted their existence because I have encountered them not just once, but more than once, and I know someone who gave birth to one. So guys, here is a true life story that will make you question everything you think you know. A couple welcomed a beautiful baby girl into their family. This was their first child. She wasn't just any child, she was breathtakingly beautiful, almost radiant, and her beauty seemed to bring unexplainable good luck. From the moment this girl was born, miracles started happening. The miracle started from the hospital where she was born, because the parents were allowed to go home without paying the hospital bill. Even the taxi driver who brought them home refused to collect his fare, saying he felt honored to have transported such a beautiful, special baby. Their home was filled with joy, progress, and open doors. Because of the blessings she brought, they named her Chioma, a name befitting her impact on their lives. But just after her first birthday, tragedy struck. She suddenly fell ill, vomiting and suffering from a severe dysentery. She was rushed to the hospital and given drips and injections. But on the second day, this girl died. She died. The family was devastated. They mourned her deeply before burying her, not knowing what the future. So a year later, the mother conceived again and gave birth to another beautiful baby girl. To their shock, the same fortune that followed Chioma also followed this newborn. Joy and prosperity returned to their home, and in gratitude, they decided to name her after her late sister Chioma. But this time, the extended family objected. They warned them against giving her the same name, but the parents refused to listen. Everything seemed fine until after her first birthday, the same thing happened. She fell sick with the same symptoms and died after 2 days. Now, the pain doubled, but fate wasn't done with them yet. 8 months after losing their second daughter, the mother conceived again and gave birth to another beautiful baby girl. This time, fear gripped the couple. So they refused to name her Chioma. They gave her a completely different name, hoping to break the cycle. But after her first birthday, history repeated itself. She fell ill with the same symptoms. So at this point, the couple's family knew this wasn't ordinary. So both the parents of the couple decided to go and ask questions. So they went for divination. They sought the help of a spiritualist for spiritual consultation, Ibafa in my local dialect, who confirmed their worst fear. The man told them they were dealing with an ogbanje, so he instructed them to give the child a special mark before burying her, before the burial. If she returned with the same mark, then it would be clear that she was the same spirit child coming back over and over again. So the ritual was performed in secret. Only the grandparents knew about this. So guys, a year later, another baby girl was born, and this time the couple was terrified. The joy that had once accompanied their newborn was now replaced with fear. So rumors began spreading in their neighborhood that the couple had an ogbanje child. The whispers became unbearable, forcing them to relocate. As her first birthday approached, they didn't celebrate like before. Instead, they held a small family gathering, cutting a simple cake. But before then, the grandparents secretly checked the baby's back, and the mark was there. So they now said, oh, this girl had returned again. So the couple braced themselves for what was coming. True to the pattern, she fell sick after her first birthday. So after the grandparents of the child, that is the parents of the couples, realized that it was that same spirit child that came back, they returned to the man who had helped them earlier. That is the man that did the spiritual consultation. He followed them home and instructed the parents of the couple not to let them inside the room where they were performing a ritual. So after performing powerful rituals, the spiritualist then cut off the baby's body, like cut the leg, the head. This was done to prevent her spirit from returning back. They placed all her favorite clothes in a casket. They now called the parents of the dead child to follow them to the place where she would be laid to rest. When they got there, they were told to denounce her and told her never to return their home and allow them to welcome the children of their own. After that, she was then laid to rest. They buried her. A few months later, the mother conceived again, and this time she gave birth to a healthy baby boy. From that moment, the cycle ended. The ogbanje history in their home was finally over. So now, guys, was she a good or bad ogbanje? Have you heard similar stories? Do you believe ogbanje still exists today?